Nice Repus, last member left alive there. Up over on top light and gonna make his way down. Probably push out towards mid, maybe pillars. Covering with the smoke, and he's gonna go back up to top light now. Wait for that scope to peek out. Getting tagged there by the deagle of Rob Wiz. And he is making a rush over on the Rob Wiz. Gets no scoped, however. Very nice play there by the former Pandemic scope.
That was a sick shot, not gonna lie. Really glad I saw it.
And Rusted said it good right there. Just such a dirty deagle. It's not much better way to put it there. So we have Nice Repus holding over on the backside of pillars. He is watching for the pushes down B alley into mid, and also for the pushes straight up mid through pillars and arches. And doesn't look like anything's happening over there, but it is a B-side push from the V team, and as soon as he turns around, takes a bullet in the back of the head by Rusted. Super J with one down in bottom light and misses the close scope in shot, and now he's just waiting to see. And Rusted's going to poke out and get shot with the deagle from point blank. 2-on-2 right now, both over in B alley for the VVV team. The only one close over there was Super J. Gets shot down from top there. Rob Wiz getting the kill. Doob getting a tag on Rob Wiz. Not enough to kill him though. Watching over towards the courtyard there. Gets a few tags over on Frizz. Spamming his deagle out. Both members left alive over there. And it will be Frizz getting the kill with the AK-47. So now 3-1 the score in favor of VVV. And I should point out this is a very defense-oriented map, which is why after winning the knife round, BAMF took that side. The fact that VVV is up 3-1 right now kind of speaks for itself of how well their gameplay is going through right now. Very good tactics, very good positioning, and very clean shots. So into the next round, Gangster and Rusted and Curious Chi all getting kills with either nades or AKs, taking down 3 members within a few seconds of the BAMF team. Only one down right now for VVV, which is Rob Wiz, their scope. And I am going to go in and spectate Nice Repus over here. Gets one kill over in back A, starting to push around towards the pillar side. Peeking in a crash where one member of VVV is just pushed forward in the front A, so he won't be able to get that kill there. Now 3-man push right into the A site. Super J, the scope, going to be likely engaging someone here. Hopefully, maybe, see some action, don't know. Nisrepis getting the kill over on Frizz. Now Rusted sitting there nearly missing a scope shot to the face through the wall. And we have right now Gangsta up on the pallet, going to push in, jumps over the top, gets the kill from behind on Nisrepis, and then Rusted with the AK finishes off Super J. So yet another round going to the VVV team here. Someone stop me.
Oh, I was gonna. You need to breathe. I mean, you're probably the more expertise on this than I am. I am a definite pub player when it comes to COD. My main expertise would be TF2. So I'm here to help in any specific way possible. But I do have to ask, seeing as you said this is more of a defense-oriented map, with them being up 4-1, is that really that big of a lead then, or would it be not so much?
And I can use that term defense-oriented loosely. I see it that way, others may not. In competition, I've always had better luck on the defense side. I've seen teams go 11-1, or if you're playing actual competition instead of a scrim, 14-1 on the defensive side, and then actually lose a whole 15 rounds straight when the other team gets their turn at it. I mean, it can be that one-sided. Doesn't seem to be the case here. BAMF losing some of these rounds by just 1 or 2 players, and as we see here, they're holding even right now, 3-3. We got one pushed into the bottom A site, which is Gangsta for VVV. Got one in the A side as well for the BAMF team here. Sinepris finally making his push out of the bottom A side. Gonna peek around the corner, gets the kill on Rob was the scope. Gets sprayed at from the last member over there on the A site. This rep is going to push around back. Got one member coming in, and it'll be Super J getting the kill with the Deagle there. So a round finally going to the Banff team over here on their defense side. First one they've gotten in several rounds, I believe. Never mind. It's 3-on-4. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Oh, you're just being crazy. You're being crazy.
I was being crazy. My head's nowhere. Bamfs and Refus jumping over the B-side wall there over by gate corner, getting the quick kill on Rob was there, but the VVV team answering back with several kills, but then getting taken down. Bamf Doob getting the double kill there. Rusted going down. Curious G, the last one in bottom light, getting taken out by Nice Repus, and that'll tie it up now, 4-4. I think we're seeing a bit of a comeback here. They're finally getting their footing. This might be, again, like I said, due to VVV's strategy being a little bit too solid in terms of where each player needs to be. And we see Nisrepus making a rush up into the blue house over there. Gets flashed a little bit. He's going to try and jump up in top, which he does. There's only one member in the little corner below him. And he's going to turn his back to that. Might get shot here. Who knows? And yes, he does. Nisrepus getting shot in the back by Rustin. Rustin getting a second kill. And Rob was with the Deagle, ending that round in seconds from what was a 3v3.
I gotta say, watching these guys, to me, this is kind of amazing. Watching that guy jump from the side up into the blue house. This is, I don't think I could even do that if I tried for 20 hours. It's just not gonna happen. Let's see some action. Somebody died. Somebody died. There we go. Super J with a snipe. That's nice.
So it looks like a very well thought out change in strategy here. They are going for picks right now on the VVV side. No one's pushing out very far. Rob Wiz, though, pushing out a little bit too far. Bamf Doob getting the kill over on him. Instantly shot down, though, by Gangsta with a Deagle. Sinrep is then getting the kill over on Gangsta. So now two members of the Banff team pushing up into the A site. Super J going all the way up top with Scope. Last member for VVV is Frizz out in front A with Crash, but gets shot in the head by Super J from top A. Very well played Scope, and that will give the second tie there. 5-all now again between BVV and Banff. I'm sorry, VVV, not BVV. What is that? So, start of the round, grenades going out. Curious G getting tagged, but then Cyrepus finishing him off as well as Gangsta. Gangsta, though, getting the grenade out over on Do before things get too hectic. Sinrepus getting the AK over on Frizz. Super J with a headshot as well. Sinrepus getting the final kill on Rob Wiz. Very quick round there. And for the first time, it is Banff in the lead now with a 6-5 score going into the final rounds of this half.
It looks like Super J's kind of taking it upon himself to decide that he's going to kill anything he sees.
Except for that one. Missed the one scope on Rob Wiz. Rob was peeking out from bottom blue doorway there, getting the shot over on Super J, so that will leave them without a scope. Rusted, the only one down right now for VVV. Lacking a scope on this map can be a very bad thing this early in a round. It's still possible to pull it off. Frizz, though, answering with an AK Doob, getting Curious G in return, though. So 2-on-3 right now. Gangsta pushing up along the B alley street. He's got support from two teammates. And he is going to have contact with enemy right here, jumping out on Doob. He's got the bomb going down on the B bomb site, but he does have that last enemy for Banff, Nisrepus, coming in through the courtyard. Rob Wiz trying to get that little glitch jump up onto the roof there. Let's see if he can make it before anything happens, but he does have one pushing him in. Yes, Nisrepus will get that kill. 1-on-1 right now, so it is very possible for BVV to walk away with this round. And there it is, the Superman jump from Nisrepus, stopped by Gangsta, but you gotta applaud a guy from trying that in an actual match. And so, it is only 12 rounds per half, so here we do go to halftime right now. 6-6 the score. Very well played by both sides.
That was like really a rocket jump in TF2. That was intense.
No, it's anyone who's played COD has seen the glitch jumps that this game has. I mean, some of them are more ridiculous than others. That one rates about a 9.5 on, you know, my ridiculous meter. Simple because when you're looking down that alley, you don't expect someone to be 30 feet in the air when they cross your line of vision. So kudos to Gangsta for being able to lock onto that and get the kill. So Bamf now on the attacking side, and we are seeing a strong A push, and Srepis firing some deagle shots over into that A bomb site. Not getting anything for it though. One down on each side, Rusted and Srepis, the only two dead members for each team. And we're seeing a very slow push here. Usually the first rounds are kind of a shock round for a team to see how well a defense is and if they can bust through it that easily. Nasrepa, the first one now to push into the A bomb site. He's coming in through the bottom area, slowly peeking in, checking all of his corners. Very professional there. And so he's going to try this pallet jump, and he's going to get over it. Gets shot down by Curious G with a deagle, and Frizz jumping up on the dumpster there to get a kill. Doob getting the shot on Curious G in return, though. So one down there for the VVV team. However, the last member left alive for Bamf is Doob, getting sprayed through the wall, it looks like, by Gangsta, and Gangsta will finish him off from all the way back in their spawn. Very nice kill there from the top blue.
I don't know if you saw Soup J, but he pretty much locked on a nice kill. Just too bad it was his own teammate.
Yes, TKs do happen, especially when you're scope. It only takes one bullet to kill someone when you are that scope. I mean, I've seen occasions where they've put a round through the teammate's leg and into the head of the enemy, and teammate doesn't die, who cares? Super J peeking over onto the top light glitch area there, checking sandbags for the scope of the VVV team. Rob Wiz, that scope now pushing over to gay corner. He's going to flank all the way up on the B alley side into the spawn of the attacking team. Now watching into the A bomb site, waiting patiently. Very nice shot there on the Super J's head, and he is now going to push right in to the crash site, rotating back and forth between there and blue for a bit. And he is going to have to push very slowly. Gets the kill on Nasrepis. Nasrepis caught with his pants down. Rob Wiz now bringing it to 1v1s. Gets shot in the head though by Ops. Ops clutching it, but just barely there. Had Rob Wiz gotten a few steps ahead, it would have been much more difficult for him to have been shot there.
It's really fun to see this kind of a match because with TF2, you know, everyone's got their strats, everyone got their ideas, but, you know, with a team deathmatch kind of game, you got everybody roaming around and it's constant action. This is more precise, it's more thought out, and it's just frightening to see how all these people know where somebody's going to be, or just, it's kind of scary to me.
So we do have Nasrepis peeking in here into the A-bomb site, going to walk up, and he does have one member of the VVV team above him, and that will be Frizz, I believe. Yes, it is Frizz, all the way up on the third floor. He will get one kill, but that will signal Nasrepis to start making his move around there. Teammate making a little bit of noise, trying to bait out that last member. Now Rob Wiz having gone down. Frizz, the last member left alive, and he will make that peek and get shot by Nasrepis. So very well played again by the Bamf team there, coming ahead now 8-7. So 2 rounds going to them, 1 round to the VVV team here on this half. Nasrepis starting off with the bottom light nade, a favorite nade of mine. Will he get anything? No. He is the bomb carrier for the Bamf team right now with the AK-74U there, watching to make sure nothing comes into the bottom blue site. Gets naded though through the roof by Rob Wiz. He heard that nade coming, and whenever you hear that nade, you know you're just dead. That is one of those very potent nades. But Curious G there getting shot in the face by Super J scope. Rob Wiz still alive, coming in on flank now with an AK-47. Gets 1 kill, gets a double kill. Rob Wiz surprised to see him with the AK-74 there, but he's gonna push up along crash, push in over to pillars now and try and flank the backside of A. He is the last member left alive. He's going to be meeting up here with one member. Srepis will get the kill over on Rob Wiz, ending that round, putting up 2 points ahead for the Bamf team. And if anyone's curious what BAMF stands for, it's BA Mother Expletive. I can't go any further than that, hence I am only calling them BAMF for this entire match.
Badass mother flubber?
That's it, I know. So BAMF going down very quickly right now. Some rep is barely escaping with his life. Super J, the scope, and Ops both down right now. Super J, I don't know what happened with that kill though. Frizz killing Sin Repus, Naz's Repus though getting Frizz. Doob getting rusted, so evening things up a bit right here. And it looks like they might try and push B. Not sure. As Repus is sitting with Bomb down along the AC bottom. A member of VVV nearly peeking out down there on him, it looked like. Curious G just sitting up on the 3rd floor stairs. He's going to peek out there, take a few deagle shots, misses them as this Repus moves over into the cubbyhole along pillar side, now pinned in. Going to get that shot over on Rob Wiz. Rob Wiz not dying though. And in turn, this Repus gets tagged heavily. Rob Wiz trying to dive out, but it's Gangsta from top light with the AK-47 that will get the kill. So that'll even things back up a little bit more. Now only a 1-round lead for BAMF.
This looks like it's going to be coming down to a very, very nice few rounds here to see who wins this. This is very exciting to watch. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie.
Oh, the little ops action out there these days. It's always fun to see, you know, a traditional COD 4 match without all the crazy random BS that you get with the later Call of Duty games. Oh, and a very nice shot by Super J, hitting Rob Wiz in the head from over the dumpster, now peeking in over to the A bomb site. 2 members of EVV still up, Gangster and Curious G, but Gangster going down. Curious G, the last one alive. They know he's over at the A bomb site, but they do not know he has just rotated. So he is coming in over on the bomb site. Gets one shot in on Ops. Ops spraying him down, though, as he tries to round the corner. So now 2 rounds in the lead again for BAMF. 10-8, and we are playing the 13, so they're getting a little bit closer now to calling this a victory, and I do not believe this is a 3-map set either. Nazrep is in bottom blue, getting sprayed through the wall, almost dying. One more bullet would have done him in there. Signrepus though going down. Nazrepus, I'm not sure if I'm getting their names right. Rusted getting the kill over on him. Rusted getting another kill over on top. Yes, there is so much sneaking in. Now Super J, the last member left alive. That scope sprayed through the crash by Rusted. Rusted coming in big that round. And so we are nearing the end here, and what surprises me is a very equal scoring between the BAMF players. 13-16 is the spread. However, looking at the VVV side, you see Curious G surprisingly on the bottom with just 7 kills. Rob was all the way up on the top with 22, so a much wider spread here. So we have one member of the BAMF team, this rep, is trying to do the pallet jump. Frizz taking him down as soon as he gets up there, though. Gangster now on the... Well, he's pushing back to B. He was up on the dumpster there watching the cross from blue. The last 2 members of BAMF are Super J and Doob. Super J, the very ace scope that they've had going there. Doob getting 1 kill to even things up a little bit more. Now 2 on 3. Gets tagged very badly as he's sitting there in bottom blue now. He's going to make that push out slowly, trying to get in behind the short wall there to peek into the 2nd floor of the A bomb site. And now that he is healed, he probably will hop up on this car, would be my guess. We have one member of the VVV team pushing all the way back as Gangster kills Super J over there by the B bomb site. Bomb is still with Doob. He holds the bomb, and 2 members now have pushed to the B site. So he is coming in a one-on-one right now with Frizz. Frizz backed away from him, not even watching, going to head down Wooden, but his teammate is coming in, going to be able to make this call here, Curious G, as Doob comes around. And we had the push up Wooden. Doob getting shot right as he goes to plant the bomb, so it ties it up now, 10-10. Frizz with that kill, hugging the body afterwards in a typical Call of Duty style. People don't teabag in Call of Duty is what I found. You just crouch over their body and you give them a little hug to show them it's alright.
Just a little love tap, right? You know, nothing special, nothing degrading, just some love tap.
This rep is trying to toss an A in the back A a little bit early on it, though. That member of VVV, which is Gangsta, I believe, having jumped onto the... I'm sorry, Frizz having jumped up there late. And Frizz is going to come up on the flank of the bomb planter. Gets the kill on Ops. And he is starting pushing up these stairs. Gets the second kill over on Sunprepus. He's got one coming in behind him, though. I don't think he realizes it. And the bomb plant is going to be faked again by Nesrepis. No, I'm sorry, Super J with the bomb. Surprising. Super J going to slowly walk that bomb out and start heading to the B bomb site. Let's see if he can get away with it. Frizz peeking his head out, just barely escaping and getting it removed, but Super J jumping out with the deagle as he tries to push out again and getting the kill on Frizz. So now we are just 2 rounds away from seeing a win for Vamp, still 3 rounds away from seeing a win for VVV. Anyone's game.
You know, you're talking about that score spread. I mean, all that really means is that at the end of the day, we're probably going to have to get this Rob Wiz character a chiropractor for all that weight he's carrying on his back.
I would agree with that. And it surprises me that Curious Chi is sitting there with only 7 kills. Curious Chi is, you know, a respected player of the community. He was on Pandemic and Loaded. CVP, you name it, and the fact that he's only at 7 kills has me somewhat surprised, and I would guess maybe an unusual spot they have him playing, or maybe just a run of bad luck, but he's going to walk down these 1-2 stairs, spray around the corner, pre-fire, doesn't get any tags, but narrowly misses getting shot himself. So he's going to hop up on these tables here, constantly checking around, and a little bit of spray action through the floor there. One member of that team coming around on the flank, getting killed though. Doob getting the deagle on Rob Wiz. Frizz having gotten a headshot there though. So 2-on-2 right now. Both members of the Vamp team are split apart very far, and Doob getting taken down. Super J, the last member left alive, getting tagged heavily, trying to get the scope, and does manage to scope Curious Chi as he dives out of the A bomb site. So now he is going to make that push into the site on his own. 1 versus 1, and we're seeing Frizz here coming in slowly. He hears that bomb being planted, and it's going to be a fake here. Frizz getting the deagle on Super J. Super J having picked up an AK-47, couldn't get the kill. Very nice footmanship there by Doob, I'm sorry, the VVV team. So 11-11 right now. Either team has to win 2 rounds in a row, or if they do not, it is going into overtime. So Rusted starting things off here, 47 to the face of Ops. A few members getting tagged up, no one going down except for Sunprepus here, getting killed by Frizz. Frizz coming in. Super J, Gangsta, everyone getting tagged up right here. Rob Wiz almost dead. Rusted finally going down to the Doob. We see Doob holding his own here in the blue site. I'm sorry, in the bottom blue building here. Peeking over at the gate corner where Rob Wiz has just gone with scope. Rob Wiz having moved up along flanks, hits the deagle on Super J. 2 members left alive now for the BAM team. Nesrepis getting tagged. However, Doob getting the kill over on Rob Wiz as he tries to put something. Nesrepis getting sprayed through the wall heavily. Shot down by Gangsta from the top of Sandbag there. And the last kill by Curious Chi with the deagle on Doob. So now game point here for the VVV team. They've just come back from a few rounds behind. In fact, this entire half, they've been pretty much behind the entire time. So it's make or break time for either of these teams. Go big or go home. No grenade kills right now. Curious Chi getting tagged, though. Rusted going down to the AK of Ops. And we're seeing a solid B push here from the BAMP team. They are rushing in heavily. Super J getting naded, though. Gangsta, the one with that little Kobe toss out there. Gangster now getting the headshot on Nesrepis, and the call has gone out. That is a B push. All 3 members remaining for, sorry, all 4 members of the VVV team holding over on that site, at least watching the crosses. Ops going to push around here over below Sandbags, possibly getting shot here as he makes the attempt. He's watching the top of that spawn building there very closely, as he should. Rob Wiz sitting with the scope over there, checking around, and Rob Wiz getting tagged, and very wisely, Ops is going to run off. A Gangster gets a kill over on him. Simprepis over in bottom light. Last member left alive here is Simprepis. Gets kill on Curious Chi. It's all up to him right now. If he can't clutch this, it is game over, and he's going to jump out there nearly dying. Landing in the back of the truck. Turning his back to that whole area, which I don't know if it's a wise thing. Nearly missing a scope shot from Rob Wiz there. And he is going to retreat fully. He does have the bomb. He's going to probably make his push to A. Time running out, though, 13 seconds. Not enough time to do it, I do not believe. And indeed, this will be a victory for VVV. He will get one kill over there on Gangsta. Slowed him down too much for it. And that is GG. 13-11. Very close match. VVV walking away with the win.
You're going to lose if you try and run to the other side. I don't see why you don't just go in and try and push it, but you know what? I'm not playing this, so I wouldn't know what to do.
If he had been a few seconds earlier on that decision, as you would have seen, he started putting the bomb down with 2 seconds left, but obviously that wasn't enough. He would have had time, again, like I said, if he had made that decision to switch sooner, if he hadn't tried going for picks first. But even then, going for picks was probably just as good of an option. With 3 members left alive, if you can kill 1 or 2 of them making a bad push on you, that would leave you, with a better situation, and you can make that push to the bomb site that you were already at a little bit easier. Because once you start planting the bomb, you are defenseless. However, you can dodge out of that very quickly, get around, get a kill, and go back to planting it, or if that is the last member left alive, it's a clutch. Probably a good 20% of rounds, I would say, almost end within 3 feet of the bomb site itself in terms of who gets killed last and who does the killing.
Well, that's news to me. I obviously haven't played that much, so that was really fun to watch. That was a 13-11 win by VVV, correct?
By VVVs, and so that pretty much does it for us tonight here at e-rev.
Yes, it does. I hope you all, gentlemen, ladies, had a very good night. Come back and watch us again some other time while I'm not casting COD for me and Biako. Good night.
And don't forget our cameraman, Clytel. Very special thanks. The guy no one respects, the guy no one talks about, which is actually kind of me as well, because I am not the caster for Call of Duty 4. I am the graphics guy. When you see some of these great graphics going up, it might have been something I made. So just to keep that in mind, and a little shout out to myself, I guess.